He didn't say much, didn't flex, didn't dance around at weigh-ins or bark into a mic, but the moment that cage locked, he walked straight through Gilbert Burns like it was a training drill. No nerves, no chaos, just precision. The man's name is Michael Morales, and if you don't know him yet, don't blink, because the scariest fighter in the welterweight division might also be its quietest assassin. This ain't hype, this is happening. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on how this 25-year-old from Ecuador became the division's most dangerous sleeper cell. Born in Ecuador, raised on discipline, Morales trained judo before he could drive, wrestled with grown men before he had facial hair. By 18, he was beating veterans. By 21, he was knocking people out on Dana White's Contender Series like a man clocking into work. And the UFC, they signed him without blinking, not because he was flashy, but because he was different. He was precise, cold, the kind of guy who throws 6 punches and lands 5 clean. UFC Vegas 106, Gilbert Burns, former title challenger, BJJ legend, knocked down Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh my goodness, look at it again. Oh my goodness.
He looked backwards, that's how bad that.
Everyone thought Gilbert would take Morales deep, maybe even drown him. But instead, Morales showed up with a sniper rifle and zero respect for the old guard. First round TKO. Gilbert had never been outclassed that fast. And here's the wild part. Morales didn't even look like he broke a sweat. So what makes him different? Start with the build. 6 feet tall, 79-inch reach. That's John Jones' arms at welterweight. He hits like a middleweight, but moves like a lightweight. And when he fights, he doesn't just attack, he downloads you. You throw, he sees, he adjusts, he counters. And when he does wrestle, it's not panic grappling, it's anti-wrestling. Shut you down, stuff the shot, reset, snipe. Ask Adam Fugit, ask Gilbert Burns, ask Neil Magny. All of them had plans, none of them had answers. Watch the tape. Morales doesn't chase finishes, he sets traps. No wasted energy, no risky flurries, just quiet violence. It's almost surgical. Where most fighters get nervous in the big lights, he gets quieter. When Gilbert rushed him, Morales didn't back up. He stepped off center, threw once, and shattered the rhythm. That's not just skill, that's composure. The kind of calm that made Leon Edwards great. But Morales, he's not just calm, he's cruel with it. Who stops him? Let's be real, let's talk names. Colby Covington, too slow, too worn. Bilal Muhammad, good luck eating that right hand for 5 rounds. Leon Edwards could work if he stays perfect for 25 minutes. But there's only one guy that gives Morales a pause. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Unorthodox, 100% finish rate, also undefeated. That's a matchup for the future, and trust me, when it comes not just a fight, it's a collision course between 2 boogeymen. What he's not doing and why, that's smart. Here's what Morales isn't doing. He's not barking at pressers, he's not begging for title shots, he's not chasing clout. Instead, he's stacking bodies. Quietly, efficiently, with 0 PR budget. And honestly, that makes him even more terrifying. Because when the lights finally find him, when the world realizes what he's been doing in the shadows, it might be too late. The Latin American market wants a hero at welterweight. Morales might be it. UFC's been itching for a male Latin American superstar in the welterweight division. Morales could be the one to kick that door down. The UFC is eyeing UFC 320 in Guadalajara this September, and you better believe Morales is getting that call. Bilingual, clean-cut, humble, violent. That's a dream formula for Dana. And Morales, he's already got the skill to headline. He just needs the right dance partner. So here's the real question now. Who's the next lamb to the slaughter? The UFC knows Morales is too dangerous to keep off the radar much longer. His next opponent won't be a tune-up, it'll be a test. Let's break down the 3 names floating in the welterweight echo chamber and the 3 fights that make the most sense right now from a business sense and would answer some of the remaining questions. Ian Machado, Garry, 2 young lions, both blessed by the algorithm, but Garry is slick and talkative, while Morales is surgical and silent. And as Garry likes to work off the jab and pick his spots, but Morales doesn't wait. He closes space and fires like a sniper in a hurricane. Could be a banger, could also be a lesson in power versus precision. If the UFC books it, expect fireworks. And when that cage door shuts, Garry's in there with a man who doesn't care about charisma, just damage. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Wonderboy is a test, not just of timing, but of patience. Morales has never fought someone who can disappear mid-exchange like Thompson. But here's the catch. Wonderboy's in his 40s, and Morales throws heat with intent. This fight would be more than matchmaking, it would be symbolic. The last of the flashy karate snipers versus the new breed of cold precision killers. A passing of the torch, or a warning that the future doesn't wait for farewells. Belal Muhammad, the gatekeeper of greatness. If the UFC wants to fast-track Morales, Belal is the final boss before the belt. Belal brings pace, pressure, cardio, and one of the highest fight IQs in the game. He won't give Morales space. He'll make it ugly. But Belal also lacks fight-ending power, and Morales is hard to hold down. That makes this a chess match with real consequences. Winner gets a title shot, loser goes to the back of the line. So yeah, the stakes, they're massive. Morales isn't auditioning anymore. He's not fighting to get noticed. He's fighting to take what's his. The welterweight belt ain't safe. The top 10 ain't safe. Morales isn't chasing clout. He's hunting legacy. Don't say you didn't see it coming. Don't wait until he's holding a gold belt in one hand and Gilbert Burns' tooth in the other. Michael Morales is coming for the welterweight crown. And the division, they still think he's a sleeper, but sleep on him long enough and he'll turn your dreams into nightmares. Look, I don't say this lightly. Michael Morales has everything it takes to be champion. But what makes him dangerous ain't just the hands or the frame or even the calm. It's the mindset, the silence. He's not out here calling people out or doing TikTok footwork drills. Well, he did call out Ian Machado recently on Ariel Helwani's podcast, so maybe he is learning to play the game a little bit, but for real, his reasons are solid. He's in the gym, he's in the shadows. And if history tells us anything, those are the fighters you need to worry about. The ones that just put their heads down and work. Morales has that look, the look of a dude who didn't grow up thinking he was owed greatness. He's earning it, fight by fight. And if he keeps that same fire, stays healthy, sharpens the tools, you're looking at a future welterweight world champion. Not maybe, not if, just a matter of when. I'm Reggie Cross, and this has been Behind the Lines. If you're woke to Morales now, smash that like and drop your pick for his next opponent below. Is it Wonderboy? Is it Belal? Is it Ian Garry? Or should we skip the line and go straight to Leon? And if you're feeling the vibe, hit that subscribe. Until then, remember, hype fades, legacy don't. Peace. 745.